What's up, guys? It's your boy Gohan here, checking in. Hope all is well. Hope everyone's having a great week. This is the third training vlog in a row. It is the first week of August that I'm recording all these clips for you. It is at a new gym, so new gym equals new gains. I can tell you guys overall, that week felt phenomenal. Really excited. I was really excited to kill the push workout, as you can see. My last set, 185 for 2 for 4 sets. I just felt really good, guys. Yeah, hope you guys are having a great workout, making sure you guys are counting your macros, hitting all your lifts correctly with good form, and just staying shredded and living that lifestyle. And going back to the workouts, after I did 4 sets of 2 with 185, decided to do a down set and go for as many reps as possible at an RPE 9. So as you'll see, this was I was able to execute 12 reps, leaving one more in the tank, so I probably would have hit 13 or even 14 till failure. As I mentioned before in my previous videos, it's not essential. It's not essential to get hit failure unless maybe once every few months, at least for me. Going back to this workout, this video clip, I don't even know why or how this video clip came here. It's just weird. I actually did this during leg day, wrapped my wraps, and then on to the next clip. Starting right now. So in retrospect, I should have took this clip out. This is actually the next day when I did legs. So yeah, going back to my push workout. I was able to do a close grip bench press. I was able to do 4 sets of 8, and it felt like an RPE 8 overall. I was just playing it safe, didn't want to go gung-ho since I just did OHP before, and wanted to accumulate volume and fatigue by just doing 4 sets of those. And I did do some incline hamstring press. Now I'm doing the overhead tricep extension with the rope attachment. Guys, this is my favorite exercise to target specifically the long head of the tricep, which is the biggest, fattest, juiciest part of the triceps. A lot of overhead session work will do this. We'll target the triceps, and yeah, as you can tell, I'm getting a pretty good pump. That workout, as well as this whole week, as well as last week, even this week, was powered by BPI Vortex, and as well as a new Pump HD formula. It's just phenomenal. I'm pretty low on carbs, and I was able to get some disgusting pumps due to the agmatine sulfate, glycerol monosteroids, and etc. And when the pumps are there, it means you're hitting the muscles correctly, and it just makes your day that much better, guys. So okay, going back, push workouts is my tier 3 accessory movement. I do the cable side lateral raises. I want to go parallel to the ground, and those are my favorite in terms of just hitting the medial head. Reason I do it behind the back is to hit the medial head. If I go in front, it hits more the anterior deltoid, and I already hit the anterior deltoid via the OHP in the beginning of the workout. And as you can tell, this is my setup for high bar squats. I believe this is the last week where I did high bar squats. Just want to let you guys know. Yeah, this was 345 for there's one easy rep. Just 2. I'm just warming up to hit 90%, 85 to 90% of my 1 rep max, just to help activate and stimulate my central nervous system. What I mean by that is I was coached by Josh Hancock, Q1 of this year, IPF world lifter, gold medalist. He's from Canada, and the 8 weeks I was getting coached by him. He recommends that I go 85 to 90, even 93% of my 1 rep max before I hit the compound list to help wake up the central nervous system. And the sole purpose of that is after I start doing my volume sets, my high rep sets, what have you, 4 sets of 6, 6 sets of 4, 5 sets of 5, or even 10 sets of 3, etc. It's gonna feel much lighter once you hit that first working set, and I can attest to that. That was the easy 1 rep max. And now I'm going for 405 for 1. Just want to let you know, in December, one of my first videos on this channel, I was able to execute this for 5 reps RPE 10 at my gym at the University of Illinois. Brought back many memories, and I had to go for a new PR. So I did 4-5 low bar for 5, and keep in mind this is high bar. I'm just doing for an easy 1 rep max. For some reason, guys, high bar, as you guys know, does feel super heavy when you unrack. When you go low bar, it feels super light on your back, because everything's just more tight. You're squeezing the shoulder blades back, and in turn though, high bar, I think I'm meant to high bar since I have a long torso and short limbs. So that was pretty easy, even though it felt freaking heavy. And as you guys will tell in the next video I upload, I started to do low bar squats just to activate and stimulate my posterior chain, which comprises the glutes, lower back, and hamstrings. I do want to get stronger on those lifts, on the low bar squats. So, and let's see what I do here. So look at my workout log, my Bible of gains here. Basically doing 345 for sets of 3, paused. And you'll see, take a big breath of air, slight pause, go straight up. Basically, I'm forcing all the air into the belt, so it's called intra-abdominal pressure. Pause all the way down and stay up. When I pause, guys, when I go all the way down, I'm not loosening up at all. My whole body is still tight and still intact, and just so I don't risk injury, and just so I can lift more. So yeah, 345 for 4 sets of 3 with the belts. So typically for pause squats, I usually don't use belts, but since I was doing high bar and it just felt pretty heavy, I just wanted to be safe and use my belts. For these pause squats, the sole purpose of this is to help, make sure you're moving the weight from the hole, which is really, really hard, and you're placed in a really weird position, really dangerous position if you're not executing it right. So that's why you don't go super heavy on those. And typically I do use it as a accessory movement after I do regular squats, but I just want to focus more on pause squats, and I was also shorter on time. So yeah, I did 405 for 1, then 345 for 4 sets of 3, and then I did low bar beltless squats, as you guys can tell. I did 275 for 3 sets of 8, and it looks like I recorded the second set, guys, which is what you're seeing right now. And just trying to look at my form, and a lot of you guys may question, is it good to squat looking at the mirror or not? It's all contingent on your goals. If you're a powerlifter, of course you want to look the other way. If you're just bodybuilding or just want to get stronger squats, kind of new to squats, what have you, not a powerlifter, feel free to look at the mirror. So all power to you. Next day, actually before I say that, I did do isolateral high rows and cable lat pull downs after that leg workout to get more volume in. In regards to the pull workout that you're seeing right now, I'm doing the chest supported Body Masters T-bar row. This is probably the biggest T-bar row I've ever seen or ever used. It's kind of weird. Most of the T-bar rows I use, I can never breathe for some freaking reason. Doesn't matter if I put my chest up or even down, it's just I cannot breathe. It feels like a cardio workout. It feels like someone's choking me while I'm doing these. So right now you're seeing the last set. Prior to this, I did 3 plates for 3 sets of 8. So 345s for sets of 8. And then I did 2 plates for 20 reps. And now, this is the free motion cable curl. Excuse me, this is the free motion, actually I think this is a hammer strength high lat row. Yeah guys, it was a pretty good workout overall. In regards to this exercise, it's just, I really like isolating these rows. I did see Matt Ogus in his later videos implement this exercise to his workouts and really focus on the eccentric portion. I really do feel it in my upper lats, and I just love feeling the stretch, even using versa grips. You have to use versa grips if you want to get that eccentric portion, because what it does, eliminates the secondary muscles like the forearms and biceps, helps you isolate. So you're essentially tearing down more of the muscles when you use versa grips. And you'll use it when I do high rep deadlifts, heavy pull-ups, and mostly majority of all the vertical and horizontal pulling movements. So of course, as you saw, I did the close grip lat pull down, and let's see. I remember this is the first week at 24 Hour Fitness. Did finish off with bicep curls with the free motion machine. As I mentioned, the first video I've uploaded 2 weeks ago. It's my favorite exercise to finish off for biceps. The more you extend to the top, the harder it gets. You can't rest at the top, which is why I love it. The mind to muscle connection is prevalent, and yeah, as you can tell, my technique kind of got screwed up the last few reps. And correct me if I'm wrong. Excuse me. I think this is the last exercise, the reverse fly machine. This is really good to target the traps, rear deltoids, etc. Basically, I put the seat all the way down, so right now you can't see, but I'm actually standing. I'm short, 5'5¼ and just using that to target the rear deltoids as a finishing movement. And more I work out the rear deltoids, the healthier my shoulders become in turn. And yes, the beloved upper body workout later on in the week. This was a lot of fun, guys. I remember that day I did feel really good. Got lots of sleep, lots of rest. Took my Vortex and Pump HD. Was ready to kill it. Had the right song on at the right time. Just doesn't get better than that, guys. So I'm showing you guys my warm-up progressions right now. I think it's pretty cool just to see the bar speed and different angles of the lifts, and even to see the good lighting, to be honest, and see how your body moves, and just really critique your form. Really being a teacher of your form. I think just like music, you can always refine your technique, the way you play, the way you think. Just like in lifting, yes, you're lifting a inanimate object. Yes, you're not really. It's not really. You don't have to be a genius to lift with good form, but it is a struggle to make sure the bar path is straight, to make sure that everything is tight, etc. So that's why I record. Obviously for you guys, for myself, for my future kids who want to see the gains that I've made as a natural bodybuilder at this age, 25, and more importantly, just look at your form. So, and I believe that was my last warm-up, and I'm gonna hit 185 for one. Again, just like what Josh Hancock told me when I was coached by him, just to activate my central nervous system by hitting 85 to 90% of my 1 rep max. And that was an easy one. Held it there for a few seconds. What did I do here? Let's see what I did. I did 140 pounds for 3 sets of 10. This is obviously my hypertrophy work, as you guys know, and then, definition of hypertrophy, breaking down the muscle. And 3 sets of 10. First set felt okay. The second set felt like a RPE 9.5, and then the third set felt like a RPE 7 or 8. It's just weird how my body reacts and how much time I get and how tight my form and body gets. The more tight I am, the more focus I put into the lift, the better it gets. So I believe this is the last set, as you guys will see, and as you guys can tell, the bar speed is much faster, much smoother, and yeah. I am resetting my hips, cock it back and forth every other rep, or every 2 to 3 reps, per se. And as you guys will see in the next video, or maybe 2 videos from now, I am trying to make sure my my hips are pushed forward the whole damn time. So I'm just trying different things out. Just trying to refine my technique, as I was mentioned before. And next secondary exercise was the incline barbell bench press. I was able to execute 185 for 3 sets of 10. I'm looking on my sheet. It looks like the first set was the hardest, second set was okay, and the third set was the easiest. So it looks like there's a pattern here, guys. That day, third set was the best set. Last set, best set, as Steve Cook always says. And actually, that third set, I put the pinkies on the ring, so it was engaging more my pecs and less on the triceps. And as you guys could tell, I'm doing the hammer strength iso row, the horizontal row. Just 2 plates per side. First set, I did 15 reps, which is too easy. The last 2 sets, the second and third set, I did 20 reps, just isolating each arm. Second set was hard. Third set was the easiest, as always. For that workout, it's the easiest. Got a good angle of checking out my biceps when I was doing this. Um, it was a Friday night and no one was there, which is pretty awesome. I was able to really focus and get into my music, and just was ready to kill it. So, as you guys can tell, actually you guys can't tell, but I'm retracting the scapula before I pull with my elbows all the way to my nipple area of my pecs. So these versa grips allow me to bust out more reps and just isolate. So yeah, man, 20 reps. I'd never done 20 reps on these isolaterals in a very long time, so it felt really good. I did feel it the next day and the day after. Let's see, let's look at the next page. I did the hoist machine tricep dip. The hoist tricep dip machine, excuse me. I really like the hoist machine, guys. Just moves with you. This is better for your shoulders, and even for the lat pull down for the hoist machines, as you guys seen on the previous videos. It just helps with my form and really helps the mind to muscle connection. They're very flexible with the grips. You can do narrow, wide, and I just really like it. They do look like very expensive machines, but they're totally worth it. All the good gyms, all the commercial gyms should have these type of machines. Okay. And I believe this is one of the last exercises of this workout. I'm doing the tricep pull down. So, as I mentioned before, Matt Ogus does this a lot, and I want to emulate Matt Ogus, not all the time, but just with these, and because I focus on a lot of overhead tricep extensions. So I want to do something with like pull downs, push downs, excuse me. So I did these for 63 pounds for 15 reps. So felt pretty good overall. Then I did the free motion reverse cable fly. Did 20 pounds on this machine. First set was 12. The last two sets were 15 reps. As I mentioned before, you cannot get enough upper back work. It's really emphasizes, even though I do it on the last portion of the workout. I always go gung-ho on it so I can get a bigger upper back, so my shoulders can stay healthy, and so my bench can get stronger. After I did that, I actually did the free motion cable curl, which is not recorded, but I did 2 sets of 10 with 30 pounds with 3-second negatives. I remember that burned like a mother. And now, as you'll see, I'm doing dumbbell curls standing. 3 sets with 35 pounds for 10 reps for the first 2 sets, and last set was 12 reps. And this is, I believe I recorded the first set, but the last 2 sets I actually did not isolate. I did it both hands at the same time while minimizing any swaying motion. So got a pretty good angle, pretty good lighting. So I really wish it looked this big in real life, but I think it's just the lighting and the angle. So one day I'll look this big without flexing. One day, guys, as a natural bodybuilder. Last workout, guys. Thanks for bearing with me for watching this video. It's the 18.5 mark. Video's almost done, I promise you guys. Showing you guys my warm-up progressions. The reason why this video is so long is because I'm showing you guys a lot of my warm-up progressions. So hopefully they're helping you out. That's my sole purpose, to help you guys out. And actually, this week, the end of that week, Saturday, is when I started to execute the low bar squat. So it felt kind of foreign to me. And believe it or not, thankfully I recorded this workout because I realized I do move my head. I do have broken head syndrome. When I squat, my head goes all the way up, like I'm looking up in the sky, and even moves while I'm squatting. But what I learned is, and what I've seen from other YouTubers and other pro USAPL lifters, their head is neutral. It's not all the way high, but it's neutral. And when they're squatting, their head's not moving at all. So for me, I had to look slightly down, or my head's neutral, a little bit lower than usual. So I'm trying to get used to it. But I'm still trying to play around with where my eyes should be looking toward. Should it be looking toward the bottom, the mirror, or the top? So I'm trying to see. I think I'm looking at the bottom mirror when my head's neutral. Okay, let's see. So the 365 for 1 that workouts, and then executed 315 pounds, I believe, for 10 freaking grueling reps. It was not pretty, guys, but it was not fun for like cardio, for like high intensity sprints, but I had to do it regardless. So, and still warming up here. 315 pounds. Here's my weird setup, my little ritual where I stretch out the lats, then touch the bar, high bar, and then go all the way low bar. This is the farthest my shoulders can allow, guys, for low bar. So for some of you powerlifters, it may look like a high bar, and for some of you bodybuilders, it may look like a low bar, but it's like a hybrid between the two. So, one. And see, I kind of moved my head there. Gotta make sure it's stable throughout the whole dart movement, just to be safe on my back, and just so I can stop expending too much energy. Speaking of expending too much energy, when I was preparing for my USAPL competition last year in December, my coach did tell me I'm expending too much energy. I used to take like 5 to 7 steps back. Now I'm trying to focus on taking just 3 steps back and then just squat. At this point, when you're lifting relatively heavy, you do want to play it smart and save the energy. Excuse me. And yeah, here it is, 345 for an easy one. Ooh, looked like I was about to pause that. Looked pretty good depth-wise. The second one looked even better. For some reason, the second rep always looks better because you're just ready to kill it after that first one. Like, oh look, that felt easy. So the second one, you just want to go all out. Here is 365 pounds. Now I'll go low bars. I don't know if my wrist wraps so far have been cooperating with me surprisingly. Okay, let's see. One big breath, shoot the hips forward, and go down. Easy. So I do gotta work on my sticking point, guys. Just realized that. I'm gonna maybe do rack squats, what have you. And here's 405. Oh no, sorry, 315. So for 3 sets of 10, as I mentioned before, breathing every other rep, and now I'm just breathing every rep. I'm doing something funky because realize my right foot, even though it is bigger than my left, I tend to put it a little bit forward. So my right side is always tighter. My right lat, my right trap, my right lower back or right spinal rector is always tighter, and I think that causes my right hip to go a little bit forward. It just feels awkward when they're actually right next to each other. So I do gotta see a chiropractor as well as a masseuse. And this is the last set. I can tell you, it looked much better. I wasn't expending too much energy, playing around with my foot or doing some weird little dance. So, and what's funny is this is the first time I've worn a shirt during my workouts. Never thought I'd wear a shirt, but I did. Wanted to humble myself. Didn't want to be too much of a bro that workout. And I think this is the best view in terms of my head being in a neutral position. So I'm really proud of that. Looks like I'm doing like the starting strength picture. Looks like I'm emulating the starting strength picture when that guy's squatting with his head neutral. That's what I'm trying to go for. Back is straight. Depth looks good. Oh, and I moved my head there because I'm just like, F it, I'm just freaking tired. Let's just get it done with. Oh, here it is. Right after I locked that out, I just made sure I racked the weights. So, okay, guys, enough talking. Thanks for tuning in. More videos to come. Chuck your comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Stay shredded, fam. Bye.